Now it's time for Hobo Reviews with Willie B.A. Hobo. Tonight's review, Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. Oh my god, this is the best movie I've ever seen in my whole life! And I honestly mean it this time. I am spoilers! There's these superheroes named Batman and Superman who have a clash with each other, but they have their own problems. Gotham thinks Batman is too above the law. Metropolis thinks Superman is too above the law. And on top of that, they absolutely hate the other one. And they're gonna destroy the other one for their beliefs. But first, Lex Luthor comes in and he pulls off a devising wacky-do maniac plot to try and kill both Batman and Superman. But primarily Superman. But especially the Superman. So, with that, Superman has to go and save Lois Lane for like the umpteenth time. And Batman devises a scheme to try and take down Superman because he absolutely does not like the fact that Superman is being above the law. Not to mention that Bruce Wayne has an ex-employee that was blown up in a big explosion between Superman and some creature, causing the Wayne building to collapse. And because of that, it's been 2 years in the making, but revenge will happen. Or so you would think. They keep fighting and fighting and fighting the law, but the law will always prevail and triumph over the likes of Superman and Batman. Until, of course, Lex Luthor decides to show up and be the maniac that he is. So, with that, Superman realizes that he does not know that he is needed, because he questions whether or not he should be needed, because everyone keeps ripping on him for that. Meanwhile, Batman continues to devise his plan to defeat Superman. How do you defeat Superman, may I ask? Oh, the answer's obvious. Kryptonite, of course. So, there's this big ship that contains kryptonite that was found in the bottom of the Indian Ocean. It was retrieved, so that way the likes of Superman will never exist again. Batman retrieves this kryptonite in order to take down Superman. Except Superman realizes that this was all a big hallucinating scheme created by the devious Lex Luthor, played by Jesse Eisenberg. Yeah, you know, the guy from the Social Network. Anywho, so Batman thinks that Superman is gonna go evil on him. But Superman's trying to explain to Batman all that's happening. Look, all that's happened in the last 2 years, it's by Lex Luthor. I don't care, I hate you, die. Pow! And so the two battle against each other. And it looks like Batman's gonna win. And he's gonna stab Superman to death with the spear of the kryptonite. Until Lois Lane comes in, and by golly is she hot. So I'm surprised they made her a redhead in this one. And I thought she was a brunette. Besides the point, she stops Batman from killing Superman because Superman is referring to Martha. Who is this Martha you're talking about? That's his mother! Oh, wait, so you're saying it's not my mother that I saw die at the beginning of the movie, but it's another Martha? Okay, so I lost my Martha. I won't let you lose your Martha. Gee, isn't it unbelievable? The two powerful superheroes of all time both have a mother named Martha. Who the fuck cares? Except Batman goes and saves Superman's mom, aka Martha. And Lex Luthor thinks that the battle has been won. But Batman comes and says, "You lost, punk." And Superman's like, "You lost, douchebag." And then Lex Luthor comes up and pulls off the most demoning of all demons ever. Combining his blood with the body of the deceased General Zod to form a big mutant that's virtually unstoppable. Except for the fact that kryptonite, like with Superman, is his one weakness. Except they buried the spear into the water of the flood. But Superman and Batman try their best to try and stop him. And just when it looked like the demon is going to stop Batman, who shows up but Wonder Woman? Yeah, I was kind of surprised she was in this movie too. She only shows up in the last portion in that big epic battle. But she is a big help. Superman then grabs the spear, stabs the demon to death, except the demon gets payback and stabs Superman. So they kill each other. And it's a sad funeral because Superman is dead. And it turns out he was not over the top with his powers. This was all set up by Lex Luthor, who then gets sent to prison. And they save him as if he was going to get the death sentence. But quite frankly, you might as well put him in Arkham at that point if you're going to let him live. Which reminds me, where the fuck is Arkham in this movie? I never saw Arkham in this movie. But beside the point, Lex Luthor is in prison for the rest of his life, or so it would seem, as he shaved bald. And then he gets a guest to come to his cell. You have a visitor. Yeah, in the form of Batman. I will get you. And just when he's about to spear him with the bat to give him the signal of Bat Doom, he punches the wall and says, he then talks to Wonder Woman because Wonder Woman knows about all the other ancient heroes. The Flash, Aquaman, some other hero that I've never heard of before. And he's thinking about having them form an alliance in order to stop the likes of evil. And at the end of the movie, just when they're about to bury Clark Kent with the gravel of dirt, the gravel slowly but surely rises up, leaving a major cliffhanger. And in my opinion, I think there's going to be a Justice League and Superman's going to come back from the dead to lead them. I, for one, love this movie because, well, it's got Batman, it's got Superman, it's got Wonder Woman, and it possibly has set up a Justice League movie in the near future. This is Willie B.A. Hobo saying, Kryptonite! You got Kryptonite! Come on up again, will you? Come on, Kryptonite! Come on! I want to defeat Superman so that I can be a hero, just like Batman!